Hey, hey! What's going on, everybody? I am finishing at 34. I'm at the Loves up in Prosser, Washington, and I am working on finishing a 34 up. Is what I am doing. Hopefully, all of you are having a pretty decent day yourselves. Hopefully. You never know. What's going on, guys? Good. It's been a good day, Max. Been a good day. Didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to do a lot. What's going on, Kiefer? So, finishing up at 34. And tomorrow we'll have, first thing in the morning, we'll head out. We do have a load. We have a load we pick up tomorrow in Chelan. And we are going to Houston. So, Chelan, Washington to Houston, Texas is the next one. That is what we're doing. Hello, Miss Joyce. How are you tonight? It's been a little bit. Got a nice walk in today. I walked just over 10 miles. I walked out of this Loves, and they have a bike trail. And for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you already know this, but I don't have that many followers on Instagram. So I walked out of this Loves, and there was a bike trail. I started following this bike trail, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to walk a while. That walk turned into a 5-mile walk from Prosser, Washington to Grandview, Washington. That's what I ended up doing. And I stopped up there and grabbed a couple bottles of water at a Senex. And, holy crap, it is Stephanie. How are you, Stephanie? Yeah, I'm training again. I'm doing PSD only. I'm doing PSD only now. I'm going to open this up, guys, and I hope the lighting doesn't mess it up too. Well, it's probably going to because it's reflecting right off of my mirror. I just want to crack this window a little. Yeah, everything is good. New student on board. How you doing, Hank? I've got a new student on board. He's up in the bunk watching TV, I guess. And we're just kind of hanging out. We're going to take this, we're going to pick up a load tomorrow. We're going to head to Houston with it. We'll deliver it on Saturday, and then we'll head to Springfield so he can test next week. I've been waiting for a student for 4 weeks now. Are you TNT only or something? Dan, you have to close out chat, and then the thumbs up is right there. You just hit it and then reopen live chat. So that's all you do. Vida, believe it or not, I haven't lost very much weight, but I have gained a lot of muscle. So I've lost quite a bit of fat, just turned it into muscle because all the walking and exercising. Oh, you do both? Yeah. There is a long list. I do referrals. So if you have someone refer you, and you need a student, you get that student. So that helps on the list. Guys, I gotta get a paper towel or something. What's going on, Noah? Let me find a paper towel real quick, guys. Oh, they're right here on the floor. Look at that. Easy enough. I think this coil's going out. Seems like it's leaking a little. I don't know. I haven't really hit this thing all day today. After that walk, I had no desire to be hitting on a vape. It's not on my top of my list of things to do. All right. Let's get back into some chat here and see what we got going on. Yeah, so Vita, to answer your question, ultimately weight-wise, as far as on the scale, I'm down like 6 pounds, I think. So I think weight-wise, I'm down a total of 6 pounds weight-wise, but it looks so weird like that. Looks like there's something on my nose. Is where I'm at. I think I got a little sunburn today, guys. Look at that. You can see my sunglasses. I didn't notice it till just now. It's pretty wild. What's going on, Frosty? Where am I at? So I am out. What? I have no idea what Hank meant by all that. No clue. So yeah, we had a pretty easy day today. We had to make our own parking spot last night here at the Loves. So I got up around 7 o'clock this morning and moved my truck. Doing well. I'm doing well. Oh, his buffering's too bad? I got you. Now I got it. Nothing good. Raw vegan, huh, Vita? Ooh, that'll be interesting. Loads in the Boston area. Well, I mean, you might. Last time, I mean, they do have a FedEx load or two for TNTs that go back to Memphis, but usually you end up in either picking up boxes, empty boxes, you know, cardboard boxes, and taking them to Easton, Maine. I don't recommend that. Or Springfield, Mass. You know, we have quite a bit comes out of there. Or I've actually gone up to Ben & Jerry's quite a bit from Boston. Hopefully Debbie's having a better day today. What's going on, little Debbie Nixon? Did we get things straightened out? Leave that open while I vape. I think it was like 200 miles. It's a pretty long damn ways. My week's going good. My week's actually over as far as work goes. I had $5,100 in revenue this week. No, Frosty, it ain't the tank. It's the coil. When the coil goes out, it leaks. That's how I always know when I need a new coil. Because when the coil goes out, it leaks. It's the coil leaking, not the tank. Guess what? Guess what? What, Debbie? Yeah, the coil's out. But I didn't change it the other day. It quit doing it. And it may quit again here in a moment. I hadn't hit it all day, and then I hit it, and it made a popping noise, and then it leaked a little bit like last time, but then it was stopped. So I'm hoping it stops again. Let me look in there. That coil's pretty burnt. It's pretty dark in there, so it's probably gonna have to be replaced this time, if I had to guess. Yeah, I haven't been, like, I think I hit it like 3 times this morning before I started exercising. And Ace just hit a home run, took the lead. What's going on, Brian? Oh, nice, Debbie, that'll be good. I mean, lightweights are tiny, guys. They're small. Yeah, no, I don't know if Stephanie's still here or not. She stopped in real quick. Johnny, my target weight at the end of 13 weeks is like 180. No, there's no updates on the hiring freeze in Florida that I know of. I have heard zero. Honestly, I would be shocked if they open Florida up again anytime in the next year. I'd be shocked. To buy more shoes. Nice. Hey Corbett, they all get packed when the sun goes down. That's just the way it is. The Loves, I found out today from Loves, you can no longer buy a team shower at Loves. If you have one on your card, you can have a team shower. But if you have to pay cash, you have to pay for two individual showers, $24. Now they gave me one free today, and I just paid for the one I planned on paying for, thank goodness. But that's pretty crazy, ain't it? You're getting Love's turning into the TA and Petro. Yeah, they hire out of Texas. Oh yeah. Headed to Colorado from Georgia. Well, we're going to be heading to Texas from Washington. So, in the morning, we get to go climb that mountain and go to Chellen. For those of you who've been up to Chellen, Washington before, you know what I'm talking about. We're down here in Prosser, so just south of Yakima. Loves in West Texas is $15 a shower. See? Loves is turning into the TA Petro, man. They'll be bankrupt next. TA Petro is about to go out of business. I guess Loves is hurting if they're charging all this money all of a sudden. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. That's the way it was here last night, Corbett. That's where I slept last night. It was right next to the fuel island. Dude, I would love to see more Casey General Stores out here. I would love it. Love it, love it, love it. Went and had me a lettuce wrapped jalapeno burger today from Hardee's. That's pretty good, and the carbs wasn't bad on it either. Ended up being like, or not carbs, calories. Calories ended up being like 630, and the carbs only ended up being like 8. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand it. But, I mean, look, they're out to make a buck. I don't ever see myself doing TNT again, though. I just don't like the team driving aspect of it. Yeah, Scott, I did a little bit of walking today, buddy. Yeah, they had a little bit of walk. I did a little bit of walking today. I did 10 miles today. It's because they had this beautiful walking path, bike path, walking path, whatever. It goes from Prosser, and I don't know how far it goes. I went up to Grandview and turned around at the Six up there. I went up there and got some water, bought a couple bottles of water at the Senex and turned around and come back. But that was 5 miles, and the path kept going. I mean, that path was liable to go all the way to freaking the other side of Grandview. I doubt it goes all the way to Yakima. That's 30 miles, but it might. I mean, it went 5, no problem. But I definitely feel it in my calves. I gotta get to Springfield, guys. I gotta get this haircut, get my ears lowered. This lane runs to AR Shield and Prime Transport Schneider. Yeah, I saw the video, guys, that somebody was talking about yesterday on that lawsuit. It's the first time I'd seen it. Wow. How in the world? I just got a new follower on Instagram and I did not like the name, so I will be removing them immediately. Holy God, oh my gosh, that was terrible. What a name. It's bad enough I can't even say it, because I mean, they might flag my video. Unbelievable. Gone. All right. My old truck's been gone. Someone got it a while ago. It was gone like 3 days later. Oh yeah, Joey. We have quite a few couples. My first student ran teams, husband and wife team here. Oh yeah, Debbie, my truck did not. That old truck of mine did not last long at all. I mean, it was pretty much still brand new with 183,000 miles on it. But the inside was like brand new still. And it had windshield curtains and the chrome package and the lighting package for the interior. What all did that thing have? It had all kinds of stuff in it. Yeah, so it didn't last. Sorry guys, I got something right here in the corner of my eye I'm trying to get. Ugh. So yeah, that truck didn't hang out long. It was gone. Gone, gone, gone. Turn this off. Maybe. Oh, I might have to just turn all these off right now. Here we go. Well, that's actually kind of too dark, though, isn't it? That might work. That might work right there for a little bit. More prime than normal up there? Yeah. The highest mileage truck I've ever personally driven, obviously we wouldn't have Prime because Prime trades their trucks in every 3 years. 4 years for some, for the tanker fleet and the flatbed fleet, but I think it was probably, I had a very, very quick, short, I don't talk about it, a very short, quick stint at Averitt Express in 2008. I went there for 3 months, and part of the reason I left is the truck they gave me had like almost 600,000 miles on it. So it had been around the block a time or two. So the truck at Averitt had 600,000, and then my truck at the very, very last truck I had at KLLM had 445,000, 450,000, something like that on it. So those are the highest mileage trucks I've ever driven. What's going on, Nunya? I am chilling, finishing at 34. Just kind of relaxing. You know, I was out there walking all day today. And El Presidente, Chad Rich, was sitting down in a restaurant pigging out on food. It looked like he was at a buffet. Leave it up to Chad. My legs definitely feel the walking I did today. Both my calves are sore. Yeah, you put 100,000 miles on it in 8 months. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is good. I want to check something really quick. I sent my trip in today. I want to make sure it got processed. Yeah, it's all been processed, so I don't have to worry about getting anything else in before payroll, so I can make sure my pay's right. Everything's in, everything's processed, except for the load I'm picking up, which is Chellan, Washington, and New Caney, Texas. 2,400 miles, and pays $4,398. So not a terrible load, and that's including the empty. The loaded part only $22.37. Empty is about another 170. They say 158. It's about 170, 180, something like that. Right, Travis? Ain't that the truth? Going on 77. Big Houston. 1.5 million mile truck. That truck's been around a bit. That's when you were driving it. You know, I say that, but I'm gonna be honest with you. In '98, when I drove for that little bit of time, I was in a cab over at Beach Trucking, and I don't remember what the mileage was on it. I would bet you that thing had a lot of miles on it. I bet you it had a ton of miles on it. Yeah, man, come on in. We just hanging out. We ain't really doing anything. We just hanging out tonight. I'm over at the Loves, actually in a parking spot this evening. Last night I had to sleep in the middle of the parking lot. Like, I'll show y'all where I slept. Let me get this off of here. So last night, I slept right there beside the scale. There was 4 of us over there last night. I was the last one. We just lined up beside the scale there. Yeah, that lighting's not too bad like that. Started coming on. You're right. You can't win this week. What's going on, Bandit? Cajun, that's a good week, buddy. Keep it going. Heck yeah, Davey. Keep your head up. Keep pushing forward. It'll be all right. It'll work out. It'll work out. Yeah, I definitely got some sunshine today. You can see it. That's funny because my student asked me when I got back, he goes, man, did you put like sunscreen and stuff on? I'm like, nope. See, yeah, everybody can see it. Yeah, and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, it's warm, guys. It was 93 today when I was out walking. Some of that's just, I hope some of that's just sun reflection. Oh, I don't know. I'm leaving pretty good. You can definitely see the sunburn line right here where my glasses go. It's pretty funny. Both sides. There's the other one. Reverse raccoon face, right? I do. Yeah. Definitely got a little sunburn. It'd be alright. Told you I went walking. I wasn't kidding you. I walked for 2 hours and 48 minutes today. For today, I'm at 21,456 steps, 11.38 miles. So I definitely put a day in of it. P389, 1.2 million on the chassis, 600,000 on the motor. Wow, that's that one's been riding. It has been riding a minute. Is that cost effective? Line, I got an offer to get back behind the wheel. All right, Al, get to it, man. If that's what you want to do. Yeah. Well, Debbie, I kind of figured it because I went and took a shower and I came back out and I was laying in the bed and I ended up passing out and took a 30-minute nap that I didn't even plan on taking. Yeah, right. That's a true story too. The older equipment seems to do better. I've been really lucky with my new equipment, but the older equipment always seemed to work a little better, always seemed to do well. Never seemed to have too many issues out of it. Where am I headed to? Jared, I'm picking a load up tomorrow in Chelon, Washington, and I'm going to take it down to Houston. So, and this is PSD, so we will be solo driving it, so we will have to push it 600 miles a day plus, but we'll get it there. We shall get it there. So our appointment is Saturday morning. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to go 2,400 miles. Now keep in mind we have 14 hours to drive a day, not just 11, because technically one of us can drive 11 and the other one can drive direct, whatever we have left after pre-trips and breaks and all that. So really the truck will probably move 12 and a half hours a day. So that'll make a big difference as well. Absolutely, Bones, yes. You do not want to mess with the DEF trucks with the diesel system, exhaust system in it. 400,000 miles, there's replacers that got filters that got to be replaced around that. And that way I think Prime gets rid of theirs at like $350. That way you ain't got to worry about those filters. Those filters cost me, at KLLM, I had to replace those filters and it cost me over $4,000 to have those filters replaced at KLLM. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And of course I had to pay it. I was a lease operator over there. So I paid $4,000. It was like $3,750, $3,800, something like that. I don't remember. It was high though. It was high. And it took them 4 days to do it. So I was down for 4 days on top of it. Correct. The older stuff without that's grandfathered in, it doesn't have nearly the problems that the new stuff does. Harmony's at KLLM. Correct, Dads. Yep, Harmony's there now. Her first day of orientation was today. So she made a video on it. Replace them before you break down, pay less. Well, I did have them replaced, but I didn't break down. I was having to do a forced regen like every day. But it was still running. I was still running freight. And I took it in and they were like, yeah, the filters are shot. They need to be done. And the mileage was at like 420 or something, 415. And sure enough, that's what it was. You haven't had time to check it out? Yeah, she did one though. It's on there, Dad. There's one on there. She's at KL. I thought you were at, didn't you go to Melton or something, Dads? Or you were at Trans Am, you left. Didn't you go to like, I think you were talking about going to Melton or something. I know Will's over there. I thought you were going to go over there too, maybe. I wonder what Will is. He was in here yesterday. Well, yeah, I know Will's going there. I thought you were too, for some reason. Maybe you were just asking them about it. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe you're just finding out, getting details. Get a yard dog job? Yeah, that'd be a good job to have. Yeah, Debbie, that's a big plus about Prime and the people here. That's why people don't understand, man. People make fun of us for driving at Prime. If you've never driven at Prime, you probably shouldn't talk about it because you don't understand it. Now, if you've driven here and you had issues, that's one thing. That was your personal experience. But if you have never driven at Prime and gave it a fierce shake, you probably shouldn't talk about it because I'm telling you, it's way different than what you think. It's way different than what you think. You know, people just see those trucks going down the road at 58. And, you know, I get it constantly in my comment section. You guys should see it. I delete them constantly in my comment section. They just run their mouth. Ain't got no clue what it's like here. Don't have no clue the kind of money we're making here. They just want to talk. Like they know something. Oh yeah, you gotta find somewhere else to go, yeah. You'll find somewhere, dads. Right, Nunya? Yeah, well, half of them wouldn't believe it. I've done that before and people told me I was fabricating it. So, look, some people just won't believe Nunya. It don't matter. Because I have literally showed people before and been told I was lying. I fabricated the pay stub. So some people just hate. You know, that's what it boils down to. Exactly, Nunya. Haters will hate. Nothing you can do about them. Nothing you can do about them. Since I got this truck right here, my freight average has been like $1.86 a mile. That's my cut. That's after Prime takes theirs. There's a lot of people out there starving right now because freight rates are low, but yet I'm making $1.86 a mile. It's about knowing the business, it's about knowing what you're doing. Prime has contract freight, guys. Their freight rates don't really affect us. Our freight rates were determined in January when they signed the contract. Joe, I got a lot of sun today, buddy. Yeah, exactly, Debbie. You're making 50 cents a mile. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it at all. When I started driving, I made 28 cents a mile when I first started driving. It might have been less, might have been 26, but CR England was paying 23, so I didn't go there. And I'm pretty sure FFE paid me 26 or 28, something like that. Yeah, I went, Joe, no joke, I went for a 10-mile walk today. I walked 5 miles, turned around, walked back. I figured out the percentage after logistics team gives it to Prime drivers, if you want to know. After logistics team, Prime driver. I mean, I see the bills. I don't understand what you mean you figured it out. I mean, they'll show you the freight bill, man. They will show you what the customer got billed for the freight. And yeah, I mean, like I said, most of it's contract freight. Not all of it. Some of it's spot market freight, but most of it is contract freight. And, you know, until those contracts come up for renewal, we'll continue to get the same rate. 16 cents a mile? Holy crap, you're getting robbed, weren't you? 30 years ago, man, even 30 years ago though, 16 cents a mile was nothing. Grits, man, that's up to you. Like you said, your options are limited. You can't be too picky because you're in Florida. And there's a lot of companies that will not hire out of Florida, period. Kelly gave his opinion on it. I would never do it. I would never drive it. I would never drive for Covenant. I would never drive for CRST. Anywhere Stevens Transport's the same way. I mean, they're all like that. Like the training program at Stevens Transport's like 9 months long, guys. You go out with a trainer like you do at Prime, and then you have to go team with another student afterwards. $34 at Martin, 20. Yeah, wow, that's pretty good. 25 years ago, making 34 cents a mile, that was pretty good. That was really good. Like I said, in let's see, 98 would have been what? 21 years ago, I think I was making 25 cents. Yeah, then I was making 25 cents. So 34 was really good 25 years ago. But see, Martin's always been good to their people, and so is Crete. Crete's another one. You know, they're good to their people. You don't 40 cal? Okay. I mean, I wouldn't drive for 20-something cents a mile right now. Yeah, to buy the truck. Prime has a huge rehire percentage, and there's a reason for it. Because people come, and you know, they drink the Kool-Aid, and then they decide that grass is greener somewhere else, and they leave, and they decide that, you know, they get to start tasting that, or sweet tea, I guess. They start deciding they want some more of that Prime sweet tea, because it was a lot sweeter than they thought it was. Look, this is a tough industry. This is a tough industry to be in, period. If you can find somewhere that'll take care of you and you can make a decent living, do it. Because it's not that easy to do. Prime's been good to me. Hi, Christy. Seether. Jason, how you doing, bud? Good stuff, man. Kelly, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. 15 years experience, you should be making over 60 cents a mile. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Considering, you know, drivers here at Prime, the new drivers, they get 50 cents a mile now for if they drive a lightweight, 45 if they drive a full-size truck. That's with zero experience. That's another thing. That's another thing, man, that cracks me up, guys. Yeah, right? Man, I wish you all could see some of the comments I don't post on YouTube. I get just blistered on my YouTube channel by people about money. And I'm like, do people not understand the majority of my videos are geared towards people entering the industry? Okay? It's geared for people entering the industry. So yes, when I talk about Prime paying the students 50 cents a mile for a lightweight and 45 cents for the condo, and I get people busting my balls from carriers like Creek going, I make 68 cents a mile. That's bullshit money. Yeah, well, you've been doing it 30 years. Are they going to take somebody fresh off the street, teach them to get their CDL and give them 68 cents a mile? That's what I always ask them, and I usually don't get a response. It's either I usually don't take one at all, but I have no hours today. I had an hour and 58 minutes, so I had to take one today. But I hate taking them. I'll run on recaps all the time. Oh, wow, Jason, that's not good. Heavy metal broke down. How's it going, Greg? Yeah, Kelly, but you've been doing it forever, man. Oh, see, there I do. I don't let it bother me no more. I don't. And I'll tell you, when I get when I get the personal hate mail, I get all kinds of hate messages about the videos, and I'm cool with that. You want to attack my videos, that's fine. But I get personal hate messages, and I respond to every single one of them and simply write, thank you for taking the time to watch my video and help support my YouTube income. Have a great day. I send it every time. Yeah, good luck. And I do have YouTube trolls. Ain't no doubt about it. I do have one or two. Guys, as much sun as I got today, starting to I'm looking at it going, wow, I got a little burned. I got a little burned up today. Get a little shade. There we go. Just a little bit, huh? Oh yeah, you can see. Look at the color difference. My forehead's gonna be peeling. I'm not gonna be able to do a live for 3 weeks. Y'all gonna be like, "What happened?" And I'm gonna show y'all a picture of my forehead peeling. Nice either. I would troll Chad Rich. Chad Rich don't care. So the one thing I do not like about turning the key to the back position, the windows don't roll down. You know, the only time the windows will roll up and down is if the key is in the on position, where you're about to start the truck. At least that's the way it is in mine, unless I'm doing something wrong, but I like it at 21. That's my personal opinion. My personal opinion is 21 years of age, but especially now, there's no driver shortage. Guys, there is not a driver shortage in the industry currently. Period. Frosty, mine does. I don't like it resets on the dash, but the radio doesn't turn off. So the music keeps playing, or the baseball game, or whatever keeps playing. It's just a digital display kicks back. Call me Redface? Yeah. Yeah. Pretty red. It's probably going to peel. Because you can really see the sunglass line. My sunglasses were right there. I definitely got the raccoon eyes going. Reverse raccoon. It's pretty crazy looking. You look like a lobster. Yeah. I'm telling you, I got a lot of sun today, man. Well, I had I didn't really have a tan line on my watch before today. And now I definitely have a tan line where I wear my watch. I'm trying to see if I can get some shade on it so y'all can actually see it. But it is what it is. I had a good time. I needed a good walk. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Is that gray here? No. No. Nope. It's just the sun. It's not gray hair. It's just the way the sun's hitting it, Debbie. Well, no, I was walking, so the right arm got burnt today too. I mean, we have some that do it here training. I think it would be impossible as just a solo driver. I just don't see it as a solo driver just on the road by yourself. If you're training, you can do it. Because there's bonus money involved. Look, think of it this way, Nenny, it's 50 cents a mile. So Brown's been using up his whole 70 every week, getting 3,500 miles. It's only $1,750 gross. It's one I got from Chad Rich, CL. I don't remember now. I got the box though. Hold on. Whoa. It's a Rove. It's a Rove R2 4K. No, I've never done that, Grits. I've never done that. Yeah, see, there is Chad put a link out on his Instagram. Yeah, the shirts are available for like another 2 weeks. Drew, I mean, it's always a good time to get into trucking. Just make sure you pick your company wisely. That's what I would tell you. Make sure you pick your company wisely. Make sure you're not going to get one of the companies who is going under. What happened is last year, freight was great. Money was wonderful. And so you had a whole lot of people decide that they were going to start a trucking company. And they bought a bunch of trucks, or smaller fleets added a bunch of trucks. They started paying a bunch of money to their drivers. And now their freight's bad, there's no money. So the drivers either aren't making no money or the company's going under trying to pay them. Oh yeah, see, can you imagine cooking chili in this truck? You wouldn't get the smell out of here for like a month. I know when I delivered pizzas, in my 20s, my car smelled like pizza forever. Like, it never went away. The smell of pizza never went away. Cornbread in the slow cooker and chili in the lunchbox, nice. So we gave away 3 shirts. Joe Jordan got one, and Greg Christopher 367 got one, and somebody else got one. I just don't remember. Chad sent me the information though. Oh, Bones. Oh, come on, dude. Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. That's terrible, man. That'd be a terrible smell, wouldn't it? That would not be good. Yeah, Dirt Farmer's getting one, but he wasn't one of the 3. Dirt Farmer came after the fact. Yeah, see there, I saw that joke yesterday or the day before. Somebody else did that. Somebody else did that same one. Hell, it might have been Noah. Noah, did we give you a shirt? It might have been Noah. I don't remember. I don't remember who all it was. But we got it written down. And I've got the emails, and when I go into Springfield, I'm going to take care of it. Yeah, there it is right there, guys. That's the link. See there, maybe that's where I saw it. Maybe it was you. Smoke Buddy. Yeah, I mean, they've been around a long time and they haul their own freight, so that always helps, because as long as they're making food, they're going to have a need for transportation, just like, you know, Tyson or Walmart, whatever. I don't know what they pay or anything. I don't know what their benefits are, nothing like that. See there, if that happens in the middle of the night like that, call your fleet manager and the coverage will do your live loaded call. They're the ones who do live loaded call in the middle of the night. Have you ever had signal drop out? You talking about my cell phone? Yeah, my cell phone, yeah, of course. My cell service sucks in, well, my data service sucks in Wyoming and Iowa. I have pretty decent cell service still, just the data part sucks pretty badly. Yeah, I mean, there ain't no telling. I know Hirschbach's hiring big time right now for that Tyson dedicated account. I'm going to warn y'all right now, stay away from it. I was on it. I spent 2.5 years on it. Chad Rich spent 2 years on it. Stay away from it. They're doing the same thing KLLM did. They're making it sound like it's the best thing since sliced bread. And it's crap. It's a terrible account to be on. I never had health problems until I got on that account. And I didn't make no money on it. I mean, Kelly, I might try to pull out of that Arcadia distribution center down there. Just have to wait and see. But yeah, that Arcadia, Florida distribution center is a good one. The problem is, I think it has Swift in it. So like I could go Swift dedicated and pull out of there immediately, but if I ever did, I'd go to work for Walmart themselves. The Dollar General account? Well, the Dollar General account you can actually make money on, and you drive during the day, and you make your deliveries during the day. So as long as you're willing to do the labor part of it, the Dollar General part's not terrible. The Tyson account sucks because it's all fresh meat. It never leaves on time. It is always kill and into the truck, so you're always sitting around waiting. And you always have to drive 600 miles immediately and deliver. So, you know, they load you at 8 o'clock at night, and at 7 in the morning, you have to be at Walmart, you know, 600 miles away. Yeah, Noah, Noah, you should be. You'll have to get with your fleet manager, but... Wow, guys, my forehead is like really, really red. Look how burnt that is. Mike, it's been going pretty good. Smoke Buddy, that's just from all the walking, man. But today I got a little sunburn. But yeah, I've been walking. Like, I do a lot of walking, guys. Like, a lot. Like, I don't talk about it all the time, but I walk constantly. All right, Debbie, have a good night. Yeah, shiny side up, rubber side down, Debbie. Get some rest. Oh, out of that Tyson and Amarillo? Yeah. I've been to that one a few times. I've delivered it from out of Hutch. Was it Hutchinson, Kansas? Yeah, out of Hutchinson, Kansas. I took it down to Amarillo, delivered a bunch of times, and I always hauled out of there going back to like Memphis or Georgia, something like there. Drop and hook, yeah. Well, I mean, for the dedicated drivers, it's all drop and hook. When it's ready, it's still classified drop and hook. You don't sit in the dock, but I mean, you're still sitting there waiting for it to be ready. That's what I love about it. That was one of the big selling points, you know. It's like this huge percentage of drop and hook, and you're like, oh, cool, just get it and go, drop, get the next one. No. Get it, go, drop. Next appointment said, okay, it'll be ready sometime before 2 a.m., you know, and it's 8 in the morning. So now you're sitting all day. And, you know, at 10 o'clock at night, they'll call you and say, okay, come get it. You got to go 400 miles and you need to go right now because it got to deliver at 5 a.m. at Walmart. Up on hoppers. See, Seether. Where were you at, Seether? Which plant were you at, or distribution center? There's not many of them that got trailers. Usually they only run out in like Russellville. Oh no, they've been running out in Berryville too, but I hate going to Berryville and Green Forest. They can keep those. Oh, Robards. Old Robards, man. I used to go there all the time. There was one of the guys who worked in the office in Robards got killed 2 Easters ago. I come there the day after. He got run over right there at the gate on the way in. So Robards is one Tyson plant. They are very serious about wearing your safety vest. Because of that. They've actually had 2 deaths at that plant, but one of them was a guy run over by a truck. The other one, maintenance guy got cooked in one of the cookers inside. But that was before Tyson owned it. Yeah. It wouldn't have been 2 Easters ago, though, I don't think. Well, maybe it was. Because I picked it up there with Prime. Yeah, it might have been 3 Easters ago. Oh yeah, Cedar, look that up. Look it up. Yeah, one of the maintenance guys was working, and he was in the country legally too. and he was working on one of the cookers there, and somehow or another it got turned down, and he got cooked alive, and his family got $5 million for that, and it bankrupted the company who owned the plant, and they sold it to Tyson. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but Bones makes some of the most off-the-wall comments of everybody. But yeah, y'all can look it up. The plant is in Robards, Kentucky. Look up. It's all in there. Big long stories about it. And then the guy got run over on Easter a few years back. And that guy that got killed had been there a long time. A long time. He just was walking. He was in the crosswalk walking, and one of their feed trucks pulled in. It was a Tyson truck. It's a Tyson feed truck. Pulled in, didn't even stop at the gate right there. Just kept going and made the turn and just run him over right in the crosswalk. There's a young boy that used to work in that guard shack. He might still be there. Kind of nerdy gamer type looking. And the one girl that works there was telling me that the most shocking thing was he took action. Like he jumped over the rail and started doing CPR and everything. No one expected that, but there's nothing he could do. It's a dangerous job, man. Trucking is a dangerous industry. That's for sure. Somebody commented on something. Let me look. I think my chat is stuck because I'm not seeing anything, guys, just so you know. It does this every now and then. Either that or y'all just ain't talking. That could be it too. It has been over an hour. No, everybody just got quiet, man. Everybody got quiet. Whoa. That doesn't happen. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign it's time to call tonight. What time is it? About 7 o'clock. He's in the bunk up top. He's up there. He's up there watching movies or something, TV or something on his phone, Netflix. How do we record our weight for DHF? Get on the scale, Joe. And write it all down. Write down all the numbers. And then go in your on Sunday morning, add a note into your chronometer and just put all the numbers right in order. You don't have to write down what they are beside each one. Just write the numbers right down in order, right in a row. Yeah, no, I'm doing PSD only. Yep. No, Kelly, he can get out and do whatever he wants. He's just chilling up there watching a movie. Actually, he's on YouTube, man. He's probably starting pre-trip a little bit. So, because we're going to head to the yard and do backing and pre-trip for a couple days after this load. This is a really good load that sets me up really nice because I can take this load to Houston, be back in Springfield on Sunday night, and hopefully test on Tuesday morning and get all that done in 1 week. And then if I do that, then I'll probably just wait and get another student on Thursday. Well, Christy, as long as you got the new sticker, they're going to throw it out. Those kind of tickets are just like fixed tickets. So as long as you fix it before you go to court, they usually just throw it out. Teaming is very tiring, Noah. That's why I'm doing PSD only. All right, Cubs just tied it up in the bottom of the 6th, thank goodness. Not in New York. Well, that sucks. Okay. Hey, Christy, too bad you don't live in Connecticut. You get that really cool judge. That old man. He's got his own Facebook. That guy's pretty freaking awesome. From the time I pick them up to the time they test out, like 10 days, 11 days. Yeah, no, it's pretty. The TNT part is 50,000 miles now. So, I mean, like the PSD part's just okay. So think of it like this, guys. If you went to a private trucking school, that is the same thing you are supposed to learn in the PSD phase here at Prime. Okay, the same thing you would learn at a private trucking school is what you're supposed to learn in the PSD phase here at Prime. So what does that consist of? The knowledge to get your CDL, right? And then the TNT part is the actual job training on the road with Prime and all that. And I think that's why a lot of our TNT trainers get confused. And they're like, no, I want to do TNT only because I just want to throw a guy in there and run teams and make money. No, you have to show him all about learning the job. And that's one reason they jumped TNT to 50,000 miles. Yeah, there's just no trucks, Noah. Yeah, I mean, there's no trucks available. We don't have a turnover rate. Look, there's companies out there right now that aren't even hiring. Period. I don't know how big our classes have been recently, but I don't think they've been too big. Yeah, Joe, that doesn't surprise me. Brown was out 2.5 weeks. Brown had to do an extra 2.5 weeks. Well, no, it has to do with both. And here's why. Prime is not expanding the fleet because of the freight, so therefore there's no trucks. Yeah, so Prime's not expanding the fleet. No, Kenworth. I went for a 5-mile walk today, and I had to walk 5 miles back, so I ended up walking 10 miles today, and it was 93 degrees. No, it's like, it's been averaging like 20 or 22. $20 or $22 a week is what it's been averaging. So Prime has 7,500 trucks on the road, and it looks like they're losing 20 to 22 drivers a week. No, it's 20. It's in the 20s. I haven't paid any quarterly. Well, Joey, you're in training, right? You don't have to pay quarterly. Yeah. No, I did it in Washington, Kenworth. I'm in Prosser, Washington, on a 34-hour restart, and decided to go for a walk. And I just started walking. I walked out and they had a bike path, and I started walking, and I was like, this is really nice, because it's an actual walking and bike path. I was like, I'm gonna actually get some really good walking in today. So I walked and I walked and I walked, and I didn't take any water with me. So I was like, well, I gotta find somewhere to buy some water. I did have money, I did have my wallet. And so I looked on my Google map, and there was nothing. And there was a Cenex, like, still 20 miles ahead of me, or 20 minutes ahead of me, like a mile and a half. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep walking. So I ended up walking 5 miles to Grandview. I'm in Prosser, I walked to Grandview. I'm at the Loves in Prosser, Washington on 82, and I walked to Grandview by that Walmart distribution center, and then walked back. Why are they losing drivers? Every trucking company in America loses drivers every week. That's just reality. That's just the industry. Do they have a hiring freeze? Florida and Georgia, yes. Company drivers only from California, and experienced drivers only from Washington State. I'm gonna open this window, guys. I'm gonna get loud for a moment, just so I can vape real quick. But when I talked to them last week, they said we had 700 and something drivers more, or trucks on the road, more than we did a year ago at the same time. So they expanded the fleet by over 700 trucks in the last 12 months, but they're done doing that now. The freight is not justifying that. So now, guys, you gotta drive smart, right? Keep your expenses down. Keep your variable expenses down. All right. Pick paths, pick routes that keep you off toll roads. Drive slower. Keep your fuel down. Or be company, don't worry about it, just put it on the floor for your 62 mile an hour. Baby boomers are living too long. No jobs. Now that's part of it. We are living much longer than we used to. The average life expectancy has definitely gone way up in the last 20 years. No doubt about it. That's a big part of it. Okay, I can see my truck reflecting off that other one. How you doing, Lewis? And Noah, there's nothing wrong with that. Out the Yakima. It was 93 degrees today. I'll show you the pretty mountains out there. See them? Never mind the bugs. But there's the pretty hills right there. Behind the truck stop. Yeah, head back. Wow. That's pretty crazy, man. It's a long deadhead. It really is. Hey, I love when my 90 has overnight parking. I will always sleep with my customer if they have parking on the delivery. I will get there, park, and sleep. That way I'm fresh, ready to go the next day. Will a new driver get I have no idea what he said. Yeah, so am I, yeah. Usually I'm tired too when I get there. Saves on drive time. You're already there, so you don't have to worry about getting up and fighting traffic. They should, Highlander. Mine got it in PSD. He drove cabbage yesterday, 78,000 gross. So he got mountain training yesterday. He got a really quick lesson on how to use that Jake brake, and tomorrow morning when we're driving to Chelland, he's going to get another one. But fortunately, we'll be empty on the way to Chelland. So it should be too awful bad. Really, Joe? That's kind of weird. I wonder why. Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, most TNTs, I mean, they'll get Donner or Vail or the Green River Valley. They'll get some mountain range. What's going on, Jesus? Oh, you haven't been down Mount Eagle yet? That's really shocking, Noah. Like, almost everybody goes down that one. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, man. That's a really nice super chat. Thank you, sir. I won't buy no carbs with it, but I'll buy some protein, buddy. That's for sure. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Near Hanford to Governor. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kenworth. Appreciate that. I'm glad I buy bottled water. I did take a shower today. I took a shower here at this Love's. So maybe I'm not sunburned, guys. Maybe this is from the nuclear wastewater that I took a shower in today. Yeah, I mean, you might get that one too, Highlander. Yeah, those West Virginia mountains ain't no joke. Get up in those Appalachians up there in West Virginia. Ride them for a while, fully loaded. I got the glow. Got the glow. But this student will have he'll get just over 3,000 miles behind the wheel. He'll probably get more like 2,700 miles behind the wheel, and then we'll spend a day or two on the pad and doing pre-trip and all of that good stuff in Springfield, and then I will test him out. And possibly get another. Get another. First run TNT. Yeah, no, they usually do. Face herpes, nice. Bones. You know, all these comments of Bones is making me think he's Chad Rich. Yeah, Gino, do what you got to do, man. Ham's been around a long time. I don't know what they're paying now. They used to have a pretty low rate. I don't know what they pay now. It was a prime leaving out. Dangerous for pedestrians. Someone sent me a message on Instagram. Let's read it. I'll respond to that shortly. Just a subscriber. Just a subscriber. $0.38 per mile, yeah, so it's a little lower than some places, but you'll be all right, man. You'll get there. The Invisible Man. Where's your student? He's in the top bunk, man. He's just hanging out up there. He watched my videos and stuff. He used me as a referral, but he wasn't like an active chat subscriber. So maybe the next one will be. We'll see. You know what you mean, Mike? Noah don't even play. No, Noah don't even play. Noah's like, I'll ask him. Man, why'd you know? He probably tell you. I don't ask questions anymore. I got my own closet full of skeletons. I don't need to worry about what's in someone else's. Questions I won't tell you lies. There you go. See, Lewis is right. That's it right there, man. Yep. Don't ask me no questions. I won't tell you no lies. Thanks, Gino. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Brian. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm gonna do about 5 more minutes out here, and I'm gonna roll out myself. Do a 90-minute live tonight. Well, no, it all depends on how many years it's been and stuff like that. That plays into it. So, like, Dad qualified for Prime for everything except that. And they said that he could come in 2021, I think. No, you might just be surprised. If it's been 20 years, you might just be surprised. Solo life is much easier than teaming. I just told my student the other day, and I'll tell all of you, if you can survive TNT, you will have a blast out here solo. Yeah, 10 years from when you get off of parole or supervised probation. 10 years after that. student requests have been for automatic only. Yeah, Ken, because everybody's going to automatic. All right, Christy, enjoy work. Christy has to get back to work. Yeah, I saw Junior was on here live. I checked before I went live. I double checked everybody to make sure nobody was on, and I saw that he had streamed like an hour before I come on. Yeah, I bet you are, Lewis. Couple months. Yeah, you're ready for a break at home. I don't blame you. Don't blame you, man. Orientation in April, huh? Well, that Brown would have been the only one. Brown went to orientation in April. I like that, Lewis. That's a good way to describe it. The mustard and the mayo. Stay between the solid and the dotted. Stay between the solid and the dotted. That's good stuff. I like it, I like it. We're going to put in 4 very, very, very long days. So this will be the last live for the week probably. I'll get back into doing another live maybe on Sunday. I don't know if there will be any new content between now and then. Probably not. Just because it's going to be busy. There will be some new content when we get to Springfield. There'll be some pad content, some pre-trip content coming out. Stuff like that. Yeah, Roush's Qualcomm's broke. He's doing paper logs. That's always great. But, all right, guys, I think that's it. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate the super chat. The rest of y'all out there, be safe, be smart, all right? Let's do what we need to do to be successful. Let's not become a statistic on the wrong side. Yeah. Mine went out in Memphis. Just my calves, see, they're just my calves. But y'all keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down. And we're going to go to Houston. And if you're out there, maybe we'll see you on the highway.